Yesterday, Dan Orlovsky made waves. He ranked the NFC North teams by their receiving cores. He said he included everything, all pass catchers. I found it difficult to include running backs when I made my list, but so he included all the wide receivers and tight ends as the receiving core for these teams and ranked them. He had the Packers number 1, the Vikings number 2, the Bears number 3, and the Lions number 4. I totally disagreed with him on its face. I came up with a way to make my list. I want to know from the two of you, your lists for the NFC North ranked by their receiving cores.
So I'll put Packers 4th.
100% agree. 100%.
I put the Lions 3rd. Vikings 2nd because Justin Jefferson arguably is the best wide receiver in the league.
Even though Addison's good too.
He's not a core by himself, but you understand the point with Justin Jefferson. I put the Bear 1. That's what I did.
I am 1,000% co-signing where Johnny's at. I had the Bear 1 because they have a deep tight end room led by Kmet, Mercedes Lewis, Gerald Everett. They've got an outstanding wide receiver room with 3 guys that can really play in Odunze, Moore, and Keenan Allen. Tyler Scott's got top-end speed. Mm-hmm. So, yeah, 100%. I'm right there.
Shay, the reason why I put the Packers 4th is not because you hate the Packers, because that's not the case. We're just talking about just quality. Like Christian Watson and Romeo Doubs and Wicks, Jaden Reed, Bo Melton, good names. And I'm sure that they'll be utilized properly in this offense because the Packers more times than not have a really good offense, playoff worthy with Jordan Love. However, I just think that the Bears, based on what they have, is the best that's in the conference.
So I kind of dug in on this and ranked each position: wide receiver 1, wide receiver 2, wide receiver 3, and tight end. Mm-hmm. If you were ranked first, you get 4 points. Second, you get 3 points. Third, you get 2 points. And fourth, you get 1 point. And then I gathered the point totals and I ranked them out. I want to take you through this step by step. You can stop me if I'm ever out of line.
Okay.
Wide receiver 1, Justin Jefferson first.
Yes.
Amon-Ra St. Brown second. DJ Moore 3rd. And Christian Watson 4th.
Okay.
Wide receiver 2, Keenan Allen 1. Jaden Reed 2. Mm-hmm. Jordan Addison 3. And Jamison Williams 4 with Detroit.
Yes.
Wide receiver 3, this may be controversial. I know he's a rookie, but I think wide receiver 3 in this division is not especially strong. I went Rome Odunze 1. Romeo Doubs 2. Mm-hmm. Khalif Raymond in Detroit 3, and Jalen Naylor in Minnesota 4. And then a tight end, I thought it was fairly obvious. Sam LaPorta obviously is number 1. I actually put Cole Kmet ahead of TJ Hawkinson.
Oh, I see. I'd have Hawkinson 1.
Wow.
Hawkinson starting the season on the PUP list has battled injury a couple times in Minnesota. Last year, the numbers suggest some decline. Opposite for Kmet, numbers suggest a little bit of progress, more touchdowns than Hawkinson had last year for Kmet. I think he's been a more consistent red zone target.
Yeah, I go Hawkinson 1, LaPorta 2, Kmet 3, and who's Green Bay?
Luke Musgrave. I have 4th. He just says he's caught 30 balls last year. He was hurt. He didn't play enough. I don't know enough about the Kraft kid to say that he's any better than the worst tight end in the division. Not saying they're bad, just ranking him in the division. So the way it shook out for me, and even if we flip Kmet and Hawkinson, it wouldn't change anything.
Sure.
Bears, 13 points, number 1. Lions, 10 points, number 2. Vikings, 9 points, number 3. And Packers, 8 points, number 4. I have Bears 1, Lions 2, Vikings 3, Packers 4.
I could absolutely co-sign.
That's fair.
And I could not disagree more with Dan Orlovsky. I don't know how on earth the Packers have the best receiving core. We talked last year when they beat the Bears in the final game. Jordan Love was throwing to dead people. He was making Bo Melton look good.
Yeah, 100% agree.
So just so I'm clear, with the wide receiver 1, would that make DJ Moore the 3rd best wide receiver in the division? Based on how you have it? Because Justin Jefferson and you have, who's that 2?
Amon-Ra
St. Brown, and then DJ Moore.
I'm not convinced Amon-Ra is better than DJ Moore, but his numbers last year say he is.
Yeah, the last 2 seasons would suggest Amon-Ra St. Brown's a top 7 wide receiver in the league. So just on what you've been able to accomplish in the last couple seasons, Amon-Ra has to be ahead of DJ. It's not a shot at DJ. They're both excellent receivers.
So, Cap, based on the shape projection here, he's got 3-1-1 as far as wide receivers. DJ Moore at 3, Keenan Allen at the top of the second tier, and Rome Odunze at the top of the third tier.
Correct.
So
pretty good, kid.
Yeah.
Pretty good, kid.
And then, like you said, Shay, the tight end is interchangeable. Like, whatever you think of Cole Kmet, I think he's fine. I think he's going to be even better this upcoming season. So whether it's Hawkinson or Kmet, LaPorta is still the best tight end in the conference.
Absolutely. LaPorta might be the best tight end in the NFL.
Yeah.
Oh, stop. Jesus criminy.
Are you kidding? Like, really? That is not an insane statement.
Yeah,
He
is.
had almost 1,000 yards last year.
That is an insane statement.
He graded as tight end 2 at PFF as a rookie. It's not insane. You can just say that you didn't watch that much LaPorta. I feel like the opposite's true. I feel like you watched him quite a bit. But for me to come out and go, this guy who was a rookie was one of the 3 most productive tight ends in football, might be the best tight end in football, is not some Jesus Christ, stop take. That's absurd.
I actually think it is. I think it's a bad take.
I think you don't
You're
know
better than that, Jesse. That's a bad take, Jesse.
So who would be number 1, Cap?
Kelsey's over the hill. Kittle, who knows?
Kelsey's still a monster.
Kelsey's not a monster. Kelsey had the worst season of his career last year.
So who's number 1, Cap?
He was worn out from sleep with Taylor. I mean, come on.
Then good. Then LaPorta's better because he's not sleeping with Taylor Swift. What do you want me to do?
George Kittle's a better player than LaPorta. Definitely.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely. Mark Andrews is a great football player. Yeah. Sam LaPorta is not the number 1 tight end. You're better than that.
I disagree, and I am certainly not better than that. I genuinely think Sam LaPorta is tight end 1 going into this season.
Okay. Good luck to you. He's got to go out and prove it again. If he does, I'll admit it.
Well, what if he doesn't, Cap?
If he doesn't,
Yeah,
I'll be like a hobo on a ham sandwich at that guy.
Deal Breakers is right around the corner on the Kap and J Hood Morning Show.